as in it came from Australia?
No, they're just saying like it goes like because it's a boomerang, innit? It goes, it comes, then it goes, then it comes back.
Oh yikes!
Within a very short period of time.
Yikes!
That's what happened. People think they got over it, and then it comes back, and it's just like it hurts.
Didn't someone die from it?
Nah.
Yeah.
I saw something like a teenager died.
That's wild.
Yeah.
I've not heard anyone die from it.
Oh, allow it, man.
Their immune system is just weak. Then it's the ones there.
Oh, you never know, man.
You never know. But that's sad. Dying from Aussie flu, something everyone else is getting, and then you got to be the one that dies from it.
Lord,
Exactly.
I'll be like, obviously, like, no offense to God, but I'm like, yo, big man, like,
Yeah.
Die from a flu.
like, allow me, cuz.
Exactly.
Common flu. Wow. Nah, can't be me. Oh, I don't know.
What's been going on this week, man?
Shithole countries.
Huh? Bombs over Hawaii.
Bombs over Hawaii.
Huh? Bombs over Hawaii.
There was
Didn't
like
you see that scare they had?
Nah.
It was wild.
There was a false alarm for bomb threat there.
False alarm.
Yeah.
As the weekend would say.
Shouts to Abel.
It was wild.
Mad.
They got a false alarm, and then half an hour later, the government thought, "Oh, let's tell them."
That's wild. So everyone's been panicking for their life.
Yeah, it was near on 40 minutes, 38 minutes in total.
Man.
That's mad.
And then the government was like, "Nah, B, everybody chill. It's fake. Incoming missiles. South Korea is wildin', so
It's north. Let's
Oh,
not
yeah,
get
sorry.
misconceived.
Let's not get it twisted.
Yeah. Every time I tell people I went to Korea,
They're just
they're like, wait, north? I'm like, come on, bro. I did not step foot in North Korea, man.
You can't even really.
I don't think you can. I mean, you can, but there's like
It's
there's
a
a way
long
around
procedure.
it. Yeah. You
Apparently,
can't just...
like they're so behind, they've only just got like the 80s. So
There's a lot of rumors about what happens there. I don't even know if any of them are true. Truth be told, like if it's like a proper colonized like country or whatnot. But
I'm never going there.
I'm not going there.
I recommend South though. South is lit.
Yeah, apparently. Well,
South
you guys did like you had fun.
Yeah, South is really
South
good.
Korea was...
What's this? Give context to this shithole story.
Trump. Basically,
Can I just say, Trump is actually a king. Like,
Whoa,
respect.
wait, whoa. Can you clarify your comments?
What's up?
He might be the greatest troll of all time.
Yeah,
Okay.
Without a shadow of a doubt.
Yeah.
And, like, I know, I've known some trolls in my whole life, but Trump might actually be the greatest troll.
You
of all
can't
time.
start a sentence like that. You can't call man a king.
Yeah, you can't call man a king and then just like...
He's the king of trolling.
Oh yeah.
I'll call him a king for what he's good at.
You know what? Yeah, do I agree with him? Listen,
You're stuttering.
I do agree with him, but I just don't agree with the fact that he called them shithole countries. Like,
Did
Did
he actually
he
say
say
this in public? Is there video evidence of this? Because I haven't
it-
seen
is
it.
it
that's the thing. Like, I don't really know if it's video evidence, but I understand
Yeah.
if you're calling them like if you're calling them poor economically developed countries.
Yeah.
Yes, I understand it. I'll agree with you 100%. I'll clap with you. But
Man said I'll clap with you.
he called them shithole countries, and that's just
That's wild.
that's not even
That is
offensive.
brave.
He's
That's
been
just like
wilding for a
starting
while
war.
now, though.
Yeah.
That's starting a war.
That's how.
He's been wilding since the first.
I can only imagine what his mentions look like.
Oh, lit. He must sit down with his team like, look at this.
I don't think he has
Busting up.
notifications on Twitter.
Probably
He
not.
just can't.
Probably not.
Even with that tweet about I heard that Kim Jong Un.
Yeah, we got big
I
button.
got bigger button.
On the 1st of January 2018.
Why?
I
I don't know what.
I really think he was waving.
Wilding, man.
Because I don't see like the logic to that. Like that doesn't make any sense to me.
It's out of the blue. You just like
What's going on here? Like what's your thought process when you tweet that? Some people are just here to start beef. Like that's all they love to do.
Yeah.
That's what they
He's
want
one
to
of them
do.
guys, isn't
That's their hobby.
that's actually what they want to do. But I saw the KFC one. Oh yeah, Ronald McDonald. I heard that you got a burger out there. Listen, I got chicken, chips.
Oh,
What are you saying?
What?
so KFC is that in McDonald's or something?
Yeah, they've at McDonald's on like the nuclear bomb thing. Like
that's-
nuclear button. So
That's wild. It's not a joke.
like that one was childish. That one's just like a complete joke. Like taking the mick out.
People
of,
could die. Like
I don't
legit.
think- I don't think out of McDonald's and KFC beef.
No.
That's
Not even
childish.
that, but I'm saying over what Champs tweeted.
Yeah, basically,
Yeah,
man. There's
yeah,
lives
yeah,
at stake
yeah,
here. People don't
No,
have to realize.
I don't know what he's doing. Like I think he's slowly losing his mind. I saw something interesting, and 50 said it was all done to promote the new season of The Apprentice, like to get more money, and it's just gone on. Like he doesn't know what to do now. Like
Yeah.
he's president,
Man
and
said
like
much.
he's got to do this for the rest of his life.
It's like a part-time hobby, I guess, because he still makes money from like outside.
Yeah, Trump Hotel is still his business is booming.
His salary as president doesn't even come anywhere close to the money he
doesn't
makes
even
outside.
consider it. Like,
Yeah,
it's
it's
just
just
not
No, I
really
don't think he took it. I don't think he took his salary.
Yeah, he didn't.
Yeah.
He didn't. That would have been pocket money to him anyway.
Yeah,
so
this is
boy.
ridiculous. I don't even think. What is it? I don't think they make that much
400,000.
a year.
I think so.
That's a decent salary. That's probably about 200k here.
It's about 300.
300. Yeah, it's
Pound's
decent.
kind of dead now still.
Shouts out
almost-
to Theresa.
Yeah, well
But-
done, mate.
She's messed it up for everyone. And now they're saying they might do a second referendum.
Oh, get out of here, man. I'm tired.
And it's cause that Nigel Farage, man, he was like, oh yeah, this is probably a mistake. If he says it's a mistake, you already know what time it is.
He came, fuck shit up, and then
He
left.
really
The David Moyes
He
of
really
politics.
Well and
He
truly.
really did.
That's all he came to
I'm
do.
essing out, man. See you later.
He
left-
really stepped in, said, listen, we really need to vote. Da, 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 da. You could save this amount
For
of
the
money
NHS.
for NHS. We send 300 million to the EU every year. Da 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 da. The next day, well, it's not really actually true. Like, the way he mugged it off is like,
on this morning.
I gotta
innit? Oh,
appreciate,
was crying.
the honesty, man, because that's just
It's a
unbelievable.
It's an outlandish
Like,
claim.
ah,
that's a hardcore lie to millions of people as well.
Yeah.
Who thought the whole thing was gonna change.
exactly.
Not the case at all.
Not.
No.
I don't understand.
You know, a lot of people must have based their vote off of that basis.
Yeah, 100%, without a shadow of a doubt.
Campaigned everything and then just say, nah, ain't true, bro.
So what's the second referendum going to be on topic about? Just
Yeah.
like what, Brexit again, as in like,
Yeah, basically the same question.
because the deal didn't get passed through the European government or something.
I'm not surprised. It's wild.
I would have thought it would have been Scotland.
They want
Northern
independence,
Ireland.
don't they?
Yeah, but Scotland wants to leave, and then Northern Ireland, because it's like, bro, we only stayed with you because we really thought it would be beneficial. But now it's a bit, we don't know. We might just stay with Ireland.
Nah, that's not even a thing. Surely not.
I
I never
Actually, no,
beef
their
it.
beef is
Their beef is on
like
site.
just be our own country, like Northern Ireland,
On the
Ireland.
side.
just be us, because
Fuck
right
a
now
Mayweather.
Yeah.
we don't know what's going on. Because really and truly, like,
Yeah.
it's a
Politics
mess.
is a mess right now, man.
I don't even know what to begin.
It's a very much a banter period in the world's history.
Yeah.
Yes, very much.
All across the board.
All like
What do you reckon about the whole Oprah Winfrey running for president thing?
she can
You
get
remember?
out of
You
here, man.
remember back in it? You went back in Auntie Oprah.
She's not my auntie.
She's not
I
my
don't know.
Yeah,
I've never. I think I'm too young for.
Yeah,
Oprah.
all of us. I never really watched.
No,
that
I'm
shit
not like.
before.
Oh, I'm a big fan. Like the speech was
No,
cool.
but some people
It was necessary.
worship her, bro.
Yeah, but
Worship him.
she's a black woman who's worth $1 billion. How can you not?
Would you date Oprah?
Huh?
Would you date her?
Yeah, of course. That's not even. That's not a debate that goes on in my mind. Like,
And then pay for the meal.
nah, impossible.
I'll look at the bill, yeah. I slide
I'm not
across
even
the
doing the
table.
bill dance. I'm just like, that's all you.
Yeah, no, I see.
I'm good.
I'm going toilet quickly.
I'm handling my business. I'm having everything off the menu, and if I can't finish it, I'm taking it home. That's how it is.
Real
Take
talk,
away
take
box,
home,
innit?
you know?
I'm dating Oprah. There's no two ways about it.
But so there's that Me Too speech at the I want to say Golden Globes. I could be incorrect. She was just talking about like how the whole
yeah.
They
scandal.
need to be. They need. It's time for equality. All that good stuff.
Yeah.
I agree. I personally don't think the black dress thing was like.
I didn't really get that. Point.
Yeah, because it's like, are you really? I could wear the black. I could go in a black suit and be like, oh, it's for the Me Too cause. But have you really done anything?
Nah.
You know what I mean? That's how I felt. Like it didn't. It's not gonna.
Just point different arms.
100%. It's like non-uniform day. I could give £1 to the cause, but I don't really care about it.
More time we never gave the pound.
It was that once, hey, you know what? I'm man. I sit on the
You
bus.
man are bad.
You know when they come to the door and they have it registered, they're like,
Yeah.
oh, okay, everyone put your pound in. I'd be like, oh shit.
Can I give it in on Monday?
I never asked for it. So it's like, whatever, man.
The way around it is
Wow.
you make sure you have one boy on the board, innit, who comes around and you're like, yo, allow me, fam. You know
Nah,
I ain't
that's
got it with
wild.
me. I say nothing. I got you.
More time I paid for it because I feel
Nah, I
bad.
did,
But you
I did,
guys,
I did.
that's charity.
A couple times I didn't. 'Cause I was like,
Wow.
I'm not paying. It was after year 9 I didn't pay, man. After year 9 I was like, nah, I ain't paying for nothing.
Wow. Non-uniform day. Shouts out, man. That's lovely memories right
yeah,
there.
nostalgia.
Them ones, Friday afternoon, 1:30. You're gone. You're
Oh, they
dipping.
changed it to Thursday.
Did they?
Yeah,
They didn't change the Thursday when we were there.
Wait, Thursday is 1:30 now.
Nah.
No. Just Thursday, like, because
Non-uniform.
Friday was wild.
Oh,
People was
yeah.
wild
I
on
was
Friday.
about to say.
Can you imagine? Because in your mindset, you're not in clothes, you're not in uniform, and you finish early.
It's not
Yeah,
a
you
school
like
day.
it's not a school day.
It's
It's
not.
This is
genuinely
what
just
happened in
not.
our secondary school at the time.
That's not
Yeah.
a school day. Friday is not a school day. Don't count.
1:30 finish, you know. In the hindsight, that's actually
That's
mad.
mad.
Yeah, it's mad.
When
That's
you actually
wild.
deep it,
Mm.
it's very wild.
You only come into school for 4 hours and you're just in your own garms. Oh, listen to today's day.
And it was always lax because they'd always make it on the last day of term as well. What the fuck was
Oh,
that?
innit, man?
Yeah.
Just get, like,
It's an L for
no
them,
one's
man.
taking the day seriously at all. No one.
No one. But
Nah,
nah,
lit.
it's been crazy. What was you? Oh, Golden Globes. They're trying to get Aziz Ansari's out of here.
They're
Shout
getting
out
them
my-
the
shout
fuck
out
out
my
of
boy, man.
I
Master
didn't read the article.
I read it on the way here.
What did it say?
It was just wild.
Well, long story short, he met a girl at what's it, like an award show or something?
Yeah.
Emmys.
Yeah.
And they went on a date afterwards. Apparently the date was really brief. He like took the bill, left. Like they didn't really interact that much. Went back to his place. He was very sexually forward, like trying to make her do all kinds of sexual activity which she wasn't necessarily into.
Yeah.
Yeah, just wilding out, I suppose. I mean, I read it in detail because I read it yesterday, right?
Oh,
and
is
then,
it?
yeah, and then you put it in a chat. Well, I read half of it yesterday,
Oh,
and
okay,
I was
yeah.
like, you know what? It's
Because this is
on
the
a bit.
first one. I mean, like, you should care about all of them, but this is the first one that they've come out, and because I watched Parks and Rec.
Yeah, we're good
and I
friends
watched.
with him.
But yeah, well, Aziz kind of a friend of the show. At the
Yeah,
moment.
Aziz is a fool. I don't know who could fully say it, but Master of None.
Master
is
of
great
None
as well.
and Parks and Rec. So I'm a fan of his. I actually
So
like.
it's
Oh,
surprising.
right. Exactly, and he doesn't.
Surprising.
All the characters he plays, he doesn't seem like the sort of person that would do this.
Not
Even
at
him himself, like from. Obviously, celebrities can put on a persona, but the persona he puts on is not the person that you'd think would do this. But I guess it's always the quiet ones, and he was wilding, like...
It is kind of peak, but I mean, to play devil's advocate, not like fully, but in a situation like that, sometimes you think, okay, is like, this is just a question, is a woman expected to just stand up, grab her
say
stuff,
no.
and just say no and leave?
I think it would...
Because more time you can body and say sorry. You like he's a short you.
Yeah.
Elbow him. You know what
Like-
I'm saying? Like you don't.
Right,
It's not gonna have strong
This
arm.
is a very sensitive
It
subject.
is a
But
sensitive subject, but it has to
in
be
a real
spoken about.
sense, yeah, the woman could just stand up and say, "Listen, I'm done," and walk out.
But we know, we're smart men, we know it's deeper than that. We know, like, it's not as easy as that for them.
Yeah, so
But
women get intimidated. They feel
Yeah,
like
I
they
know.
can't actually do it.
Yeah, you can't
Yeah.
leave. Like sometimes you hear that they feel like they're gasping.
Yeah,
they
yeah.
feel like they're under a lot of pressure. But see, this is the thing. I don't know.
The line is
what
so
would I,
thin.
Yeah, what would I do in that situation?
you know what?
Aziz was wilding.
Yeah.
He was.
No,
there's-
that is
there's-
valid. We're not making excuses for
I
that.
would
no
never.
doubt about
But like, in the text that he got the next day from the girl, he was like, "Rah, I would never want to make someone feel like that." Like you could tell from the text he felt bad. It's a tough one.
It's
definitely.
a tricky one, man.
But like,
it's tricky. Like if you compare this situation to the Harvey Weinstein situation, yeah.
okay, Harvey,
That's a full out wild. That's a wilding out.
even
Yeah.
That's
Louis
Nick Cannon's
CK is
wilding
just
out, fam.
out here wild. Louis
That
CK
is-
was taking out his penis and then jerking off in front
That's
of
a
girls.
mad
Like,
thing.
that's mad.
You can't defend them one.
I don't know why that for certain man that gets him
Yeah.
off, but that's what he was doing. But Aziz was like a lot. How can you be laughing?
It's wild. It's wild. It's wild. It's wild.
You just imagine like, what are you doing? No, you get a back in the face.
That's what a lot of the girls were saying. Like, they can't. It's just a lot of men with power abusing it almost.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, I understand it. Yeah.
But I just
You're at this vulnerable stage. It's like, all right, cool. I really want to better my career, but what are you doing? Do I just stand here and let it happen?
But see, this scenario wasn't even like that. Like,
Exactly.
she was just a photographer who just wanted to go on a date. She was excited to go on a date. It wasn't even that she was going on a date with Aziz and Darius. I think she was just genuinely excited to be going on a date, and I think she expected it to go better. I think as guys, there's a lot that we think means
Nothing.
we have a lot of social cues as guys. So if she comes back on the first date, fam, you think
We assume
it's going,
automatically
it's going
yeah,
down.
yeah,
like
yeah.
you give her some wine, you give her some drink, you think, okay, it's even more going
Give her
down.
wine and drink.
Oh, okay. It could,
Preference, isn't it?
well, I'm not making a point here, and you're interrupting me.
Wine and drink. Okay.
Maybe she wanted water.
Innit?
100%, man. H2O.
You need that. Maybe so. There was a lot of things whereby he might have thought, like this is actually, she's giving me okays for the next step.
Yeah.
But then she came out she went to the bathroom and said, "Yo, everything you're doing right now is making me feel uncomfortable."
That's so cute to leave, though.
Yeah.
In my opinion.
I think, yeah,
Or at least
what,
she's
he
giving him the
still
benefit.
continues?
She's giving him the benefit of the doubt at that point, I assume.
But then he pointed at his crotch and then
It's wild. You have to read it, man.
he pointed at his crotch and then she sucked it. So after coming out of the bathroom and saying I feel uncomfortable, I don't know how. That's why I'd love to discuss this with a female. But I think that to
we
me
need female perspective.
that's wild for her. That's
Yeah,
from
if
her.
you're
That's
female,
wild.
listen to this,
Like,
you know,
We need
pull
another.
out one of us, and then we'll just obviously not slip you in this conversation, but in the next one.
Which there will be, because there's
we
been
have,
so
obviously
many.
we have to
man.
get going to discuss this.
Of course,
should.
Because obviously I could be saying, I'm saying stuff right now, and she just thinks, no, he shouldn't. Why are you pointing at your crotch to say suck me? But for me, if she does it, is that not consent?
Yeah.
But then he went even wild. He did get more wild because
He
he bent her over in front of a mirror and then was like, "Oh, would you like to meet here?" And that, I don't know. Ugh.
I mean, it is one person's perspective. As well.
Yeah.
There's one thing I wanted to say.
It's the way the story is explained.
Yeah,
I feel
exactly.
uncomfortable.
And then the thing is,
point at crotch. Yeah, I'll suck it. It just.
That's wild.
Yeah, like.
see, I think you have to read the whole thing, but that's just my perspective. There's no two ways about it. Aziz, we're all in agreement, was wilding. But I just feel there was certain. Are we in a stage right now whereby I think for us we'd be able to read the social cues and be like, she's not comfortable right now. She is not on it. But are we in a stage now whereby people need to be like, nope, that's it.
I mean, not necessarily that she's on it or not on it, but like she's not on that sort of vibe that you're on.
Yeah.
So it's like, all right, cool.
You're both in two different headspaces right now.
Yeah,
and she's
like you may need to tone down or whatever, because the way we just said, she's not on it. It's just like it's a bit, you see this thing here, she's on it. Nah, she's not on it right now.
But that's why I feel bad, because she came out of the bathroom and said I'm uncomfortable, and then.
How did she come out of the bathroom? Did she come out naked?
She went in there. No. She went into the bathroom after like he tried to do a thing with her, but she wasn't on it. She went in there to try and freshen up, come back out and be like, look, I'm not like.
Yeah, this
on
is
things.
not happening.
And he was like,
today.
alright, calm. Let's just go chill on the couch. Like, let's not worry about it. And then man proceeded to wild out again.
Okay.
And she put whatever she did.
She just
on
continued.
Him. Do you know what it is? I think that's one element we're kind of missing out on.
What?
And it's the element of power. Because if you're a celebrity, the kind of situation you're in is different. So like,
100%. Yeah, I think you feel entitled. You feel like everything is owed to you. Which the article did say, like he was behaving like an entitled 18-year-old, but he's not. You know, this is a 35-year-old successful man who has it right now. He's on the hottest acts. He's on top of the world. Yeah, exactly. This is. I mean, Kevin's was different because that's consensual, but this is what happens. Kevin Hart. This is what happens when men are on top of the world. They think they can do everything, and they test out their superpowers, as Charlemagne said, and they try and see where they can go with it or what the girl will say yes to. Because you are so used to getting yes. I mean, we see it in hip hop. We're waiting for sexual assault to come out in hip hop, but that's going to be the hardest one to turn a blind eye to. Because some of these guys,
Nelly though,
but he got cleared.
He got cleared,
and he's after that check. He wants to sue that woman.
I mean, we've had R. Kelly.
R. Kelly's just.
I don't know how he survived all this time.
Yeah.
He made the remix.
He made
Ignition.
Ignition.
That's
I'll take that back.
We're still dancing to Ignition. We ain't stopped dancing to Ignition.
That's the thing.
For 15 fucking years. I don't know.
Yeah. No, you know what it is? I think it's like. Alright, what you said about being a celebrity and stuff like that.
It does.
There's a sense of entitlement, like, yo, I'm this guy. Do this now. And and it kind of makes sense. But then again, I mean, if you're a human being and you do feel uncomfortable, you have every right to just turn around and say no.
Yeah.
Now, if you're in a situation where the guy starts grabbing you up, then now it becomes a bit.
Exactly.
That becomes a rape situation.
Or threatening you and using something. Like, for example, the Harvey Weinstein using your career against you.
Yeah.
With Aziz, he didn't be like, look, I'm not going to give you this opportunity if you don't.
But that's what.
No, but the thing is, I feel like this has been going on for years.
Oh, yeah, without
decades.
A lot of the claims against.
Harvey?
Nah. Uncle.
Russell Simmons.
Yeah. His are decades old.
Yeah, but Russell Simmons, I mean, he's been chilling with bare girls.
Oh yeah, but that's what I'm
So
saying. You're saying it's been going on for years. I'm agreeing with you.
So like for Russell Simmons, like that's like, alright, cool, I understand that. Like I can believe that. But then like with these other actors that just keep it in or hold it in, I mean, it's. I don't want to say it's a shame.
Are we in a situation where a lot of these guys also might not know what they're doing? They've made someone feel uncomfortable.
Possibly.
Sort of thing. I mean, some of these guys are scumbags. I mean, Harvey Weinstein, throw away.
But then again, like for example, the Bill Cosby situation. What's going on in hip hop right now? Xans. So many drugs are just being used. Yeah? So whenever like a girl comes through and then he just give her a Xan, will that affect them in the next 20 years? Oh, so Travis Scott. You know, he gave me 2 Xans and him and his friends raped me. So that could be a very believable case due to the fact that yes, they do rap about drugs on a regular basis, and then all of a sudden, the Bill Cosby situation that happened like decades ago.
Yeah. But that's what we're saying. It's been going on for years. Look how many people came forward for Bill Cosby's situation.
Mad.
It's just wild.
Did he? I swear he won his case.
Nah, did he?
Nah,
I could be wrong.
No, I don't think he won his case.
Or like he didn't get. I can't remember what it was, but
the only person that won case is Michael Jackson.
He's settled.
Michael Jackson. Oh well, Kobe won his case.
Kobe was out here wilding.
No,
I don't know about the Kobe one. I think Kobe. I don't think Kobe.
I think Kobe won his case.
Yeah, he won. I think he won because she didn't turn up. She didn't turn up the day she was supposed to give in the actual testament. She just said no. So people maybe assume she got paid on the side, but I think. Well, I don't know. Those ins and outs of the story too tough. Do you know what the big issue is though? Like, to be as least sensitive as possible, or most sensitive as possible. Like, it's where do we draw the line? Because don't get me wrong, there's definitely situations where a girl is definitely
you have to do a Justin Bieber version. You have to make him sign a contract.
Is that what Justin Bieber does?
He's been doing it all the time.
Listen,
How do you know?
Loads of celebrities do that.
Yeah, loads of celebrities do that. They make him sign a contract.
But why have you?
Have you not watched Dave Chappelle?
I'm agreeing with you. But why have you attributed it to Justin Bieber?
What I meant was
yeah. I don't know. It was. There was a report, where there was like, Justin Bieber makes people sign contracts before they even enter the room.
Right.
So then,
and then
there were some stories where it's like they've just gone out and said it anyway.
Yeah, no, Bow Wow's definitely said that he's done that. I mean, I don't know. Maybe Bow Wow, not Shad Moss. But,
not Shad Moss.
It's important to
Lil Bow Wow's
Lil Bow Wow's a legend. Shad Moss.
I really truly believe you have to make him sign a contract. I mean, that's if you're that kind of sexual predator. You don't necessarily believe in God.
If you're if you're a celebrity, it's in your best interest.
Yeah.
What my point was is. There's people who go through situations where it is definitely a rape and they've definitely been sexually assaulted. Then there's situations where it's like
more murky.
Like it's muddy waters. You don't know if it's fully like maybe you could have taken initiative to leave that situation. Yeah. So what I'm trying to say is we shouldn't let all these situations be lumped into one category because we make the people who go through real trauma feel like they're part of the people who are like. I don't know, like you get accidentally groped by someone, and that's not the same thing. Yeah. If someone corners you in a corner and rapes you, compared to someone who accidentally grazes your boob or like fills up on you in a club, that's two entirely they're not both sexual assaults. Yeah. You have there's such a fine line with this.
Yeah,
we need a girl on here to discuss this because I feel uncomfortable talking about this.
It's tough.
Yeah, we definitely need a girl.
But that's the thing. We're just 3 guys trying to get through life, and now it's just even more. It's muddy. Like, what do you do? Because you might have done stuff. You might have been in a situation whereby you might look back and think, "Right, did I make so and so feel uncomfortable?" Not saying anyone's been there, but I'm sure maybe you went too far, or like it's just there's certain situations or certain.
It's tricky.
But then like, I've been to like a couple bars, a couple clubs, and then I'll be whining with a girl. There was this one in a place that shall not be named. Yeah, like. She started lifting her leg up, so I was like, okay, then cool. Then the next thing, she jumped on me, so I was like, alright, then cool. Let's just dag on the floor. Of course, afterwards, it was like a high five situation, so we both knew this is just a joke, like we're just having fun. But I mean, if you're in a room and then she says, I feel uncomfortable, then you have to make the decision to say, alright, cool. Now, you as a man, you have to do the actual real.
Yeah, the next step in that situation. The next step is very important.
Let's just take it slow. Let's just have a conversation. If it doesn't work out, you can leave. I can leave. However it goes. The next thing is for the girl to say, I feel uncomfortable. She can either leave or she can stay. Yeah. Now, whether she stays, what happens after that, that's entirely up to them. But if they turn around and say, alright, I got raped, like, okay, then explain the story. And then that's what happens. And it now becomes a very fine line whether it is rape or not. Yeah. But then again, as Colin said, we need a female, a woman, to step in here. Anyway,
moving on.
What
else has happened?
What else has happened? That is a very good question.
What else has happened within?
Nah, it's not.
Japan. Japan.
What happened in Japan?
Suicide Park.
Oh, that Logan
That Logan guy.
Okay, I heard about it. I didn't see the video.
White privilege, B. At its finest.
No, I understood what he was trying to do in the video.
He wasn't trying to do anything, man.
No.
Man was there for the views and the click.
No. Like, you know where he's like, don't disrespect the culture, and he's just there disrespecting everything. I got it, yeah. I thought it was funny, but you can't do that. Like, there was a level of There's a level of satire and comedy that you can go to, but going to some other place and just chucking fish at people. Yeah.
He chucked fish at people.
Nah, he was wildin', B.
All I saw was like a 10-second clip of him and his don running down the street with like hentai.
Yeah. Don't put on the whole Japanese attire, everything. Yeah.
I'm not giving these man
Don't
power.
disrespect the culture. Like, no, he was really wild. I understood what he was trying to do, but you don't do that.
I don't get these kids, man. Honestly,
it's wild.
Like,
man.
You know, he's only 22.
Is it?
Yeah.
Mad.
He's got like millions of subscribers.
It's out of it.
Yeah,
It's
I
out
don't
of
get
it,
it, man.
I don't know what he's doing. I don't know what he's thinking.
What's the target market for this? Who actually loves this shit?
It's
really?
kids. It's the
It's the kids.
It's 2000 born people.
It's the kids who are 12 who just muck around.
Not even 12. I'm sure there's 16-year-olds that eat that up.
Yikes.
Yeah.
Nah, B. He's an idiot. I can't believe he went to that suicide park and then he saw a dead body in a suicide park and was acting shocked. Like,
you know what? If it was a Vice thing, where like they went to suicide park and they said, "Listen, we have like this is what happens.
You do it serious.
This is the culture."
Vice wouldn't even have like shown the body. He showed the body.
They wouldn't have done that. They would have at least like blurred it out and said, "This
but
is
I
the
don't
body
think.
right here."
I think Vice would have gone there and said, "This is what happened here," but they wouldn't have done. He was acting a fool there. Like, oh my god, I can't believe there's a dead body here. Like standing next to it, like the man was trying to get selfies and
no. He was. That's not good behavior.
He's wild. I don't understand. Didn't YouTube take down his channel or like the video itself?
No.
I would have put out a statement.
If anything, it was a W for him. He gained more subscribers from it.
Yeah,
is this the Donny that was on?
Unsubscribed this year, man.
Isn't this the Donny that?
You unsubscribed? Was you subscribed to him?
They will I'm not subscribed to him. I never subscribed to him. I watched him on Instagram. I only subscribed to him on Vine. That's it.
Yeah, do you know what? It's these Viners that only have an imagination for 6 seconds, and then now they have to do something more than a minute. They're like, what do I do? Like,
yeah.
Isn't he the Donny who was on that gaming thing and then he said nigger?
No, I think that was his brother.
Else. He's his brother. They're both violent.
They both. And everyone was like, "Oh, you know what? They're both douchebags, but maybe one of them's better than the other." But
no,
of course I'm agree that. But they're trash.
I in the bin. Personally, I understood what you were trying to do.
There was nothing. You can't. It was all clickbait.
He was trying to make a comedy video for views. Of course, that's understandable.
It did land.
But. Yeah,
fam, that shit did not
did not land.
Straight out my mouth.
It broke its leg upon him.
Yeah, man. It didn't bang at all.
That's so peak.
It was an L for him.
What is wrong with the internet, man?
It's these kids. I'm telling you, they don't know what they're doing. Now I'm seeing that they're eating soap, detergent.
Our dad they put that.
Yeah.
What is this?
That's a serious thing that they're all doing.
Jesus Christ, man.
What?
I don't know.
We need the reset button on the earth, bro. Just
100%. See, the thing is. None of this matters. That's what, after watching Rick and Morty, none of this matters. But the problem is you can't filter it anymore. So it's all there right in front of you, and it's your job to see the stuff you want to see or not. So you've got to be like, that's trash. Okay, I'll take in that information. That's what I'm doing on Twitter now. Because
if I see something stupid,
I just ignore it. Unless I really want to find out more or something.
Yeah.
Like the Aziz Ansari thing, I was like,
You fuck with Aziz, so you wanted to
go
look
in,
into
you
it.
go in depth.
Yeah,
It's your job now to go onto the internet and find stuff you're interested
You're your own
in.
censor.
100%. Yeah.
Because if you go on there, you will be disappointed. If you go on the internet and try and take in everything, you will be disappointed, and your life will become the most social justice warrior thing that will exist. You can't fight for every cause. You just can't.
Oh no.
Speaking
Please,
about fighting for a
please.
cause, H&M, Watagwan, we boycotting H&M.
You know what? Yeah. Let me tell you something straight up.
Are we boycotting H&M?
Yeah. Well, yeah. Like
I wasn't really shopping there anyway.
Yeah, I mean,
Truth
it wasn't really like a magic.
Couple gums here and there, but
Yeah, man. Like
nothing
just
serious.
couple.
I
Oxford
was.
shirts,
Do you know what? I wasn't that mad at it, and I'll tell you why.
Yeah.
Because it being British, that term,
Cheeky
stop being a
monkey
cheeky monkey,
is a British
it's
term.
a British term. So
Yeah.
I was like, oh, fam, it's nothing like that. But I think maybe because it seemed like the Americans got more annoyed, and over there, I think monkey just means one thing, which is understandable. They just saw that and went, nah, B, it's over. So I get it. H&M's made a ridiculous mistake on their behalf.
Catastrophic
it's
mistake.
Wild. The thing that annoys me is how many people that have to go through, and there's a black person there. There has to be one. There has to be one. And someone has to be like, yo, dog, it's a no for me. And unless he's like got superior, that's like, don't listen to him. That's the only way. Because if someone, there has to be, it can't go through that many stages. That has to go through at least 3 stages, and several people have to see it before it goes.
Exactly.
And then just to be like, well, I guess this is fine to put out.
Yeah.
You know what? Like the cheeky monkey. Like as you said, I get it. Like
Me too.
I'm
I
the
fully understand
I'm the
that.
coolest monkey in the jungle. Like that's alright. Like I get it. But it's the fact that's a black kid.
Why is it the only? Why is it the only black kid wearing it?
Yeah.
Can we establish
Yeah,
that?
there's
That's
only
the
the black
problem.
kid, and then the other one, and the picture next to him was the white kid wearing
Like safari hunter or something.
yeah, safari hunter. That's what annoyed me the most because it's like you give this kid that one, and then you give him coolest monkey in the jungle.
Keep the same energy, man. Give him the same shirt that.
So like the
kid
fact
is
that
wearing.
he was black and monkey is a very racist. Well, it's been a racist term.
Yeah, 100%.
Towards black people. So like that one was a bit disappointing. But the worst one, is the Asian kid.
They don't. The other ones aren't real.
That's
surely.
not real. It's not real. It's not real. I read it as well. It's not
What
real.
did you say?
What is it again?
I go bang. Like
Ah!
I go bang. I was like, rah. They're really taking a piss.
They're really trying to make us wild now.
Nah, there was a Oriental Asian one as well that was just so funny.
What did it say?
But I shouldn't laugh at it. But it was like send nudes, and it had noodles. We shouldn't laugh.
I can't
but
deal with. I can't deal with. Man, outrage. Outrage is the new promotion, man.
100%.
That's how they get into us now.
Yes.
man.
Because
trying to-
they know if black people get onto it, it's over.
Well, why?
As you said, there are several stages to get to it. So the mum, she turned around and said, I didn't see a problem with it.
The mum is the big.
She
might
just
be the
wanted that
problem
check.
here. The
Her
mum might
name
be
is
the problem here.
Terry Mango, so I don't know like what one about that name. But first of all, the mum said I didn't see a problem with it. I thought
Diddy was going to give him $1 million contract.
Diddy needs to just relax.
Yeah,
We love you, Diddy, but just it's not necessary in this situation.
It's not. Nah. He needs to chill.
She does. That family doesn't. I mean, okay, but the boy
The
aside,
boy's never
the
modelling
mum.
again.
What is the mum thinking? She doesn't deserve to get any money from that £1 million because she's a fool for letting a kid wear that thing in the first place.
Yeah, no, because the thing is, it was like I don't really see a problem with it, and really and truly, it said the coolest monkey, so it is of a sense of like encouragement, like, hey, you're the coolest monkey in the jungle. But then again, it was the fact that it was a black kid and he was a monkey. It was like,
It's
It's
in
all
your face.
wild.
You
you didn't see it.
I can't.
Now,
I
in
can't.
different stages, as
I
you
can't
said.
not read that and just go to that.
Yeah.
Maybe, I don't know. Do you know what? And again, there's another situation whereby this is what we have to do with the show going forward. We have to invite people on. Maybe a white person might not have seen that.
Yeah, no,
not-
because I spoke to one white person. He says,
I
yeah,
can't
but
see the problem.
I call my, like, every time my kids, they start playing around, I say, stop monkeying around, like, all the
stop
time.
monkeying
around.
So,
Yeah.
you are right in terms of saying, yeah, that is a term that is used. But it was the fact that it's used as a racial...
And we have to realise people
insult.
aren't as, like, not necessarily wise, but this isn't their world. So
Yeah.
they don't even realise that stuff
They
is
don't
going on.
understand
Yeah,
it.
exactly. Well, they know now.
H&M damn well know.
I've seen videos of people running into stores booting
No, we
everything,
shouldn't
and that's
do-
stupid.
that- yeah,
that
they
is
shouldn't do
stupid.
that.
Because at the end of the day, it's gonna fall on the sales associates who pick it up and
Mm.
have no clue over what
Yeah,
they're
no,
advertising.
You're just making someone's job harder.
So
That's why I never
pointless.
liked those videos. Like Point Gang was funny at first, but then you're just making someone's day more difficult.
long,
Like
you know what I
there's
mean?
no need, and that's you're only feeding into the stereotype that some people might have of us.
Exactly.
So I just think it's
a new
H&M
day, a new like outrage, man. Like
That's
I'm,
why-
I'm tired. I'm getting a little bit tired of it.
That's why I say, like, you can go on the internet and you can find 10 reasons why it's the best thing on the planet to be black, and you can go on the internet and they will destroy your moral and think, wow, being
They'll
black
destroy it.
is shit. That's what they'll do. But it's just, that's exactly this new day, new bullshit.
That was something yesterday.
There's probably something right now as we speak.
There was a Spartak Moscow. Do you see the Spartak Moscow one?
What do they do?
Like there's like players like on a pitch like stretching out, and like in the sun, and like the caption was what's it, you're working out, making sure you melt off all the chocolate or something like that. Something along the lines of like you're melting off the.
But
the
do
thing from
you
your
know what?
body.
I'm gonna be mad.
But that's
them
Russia.
ends are
Russia's a bad team.
them ends. They're Friday.
Hey,
anyway.
any black people going to Russia 2018, just hold tight. Just hold tight, man, because you never know out there, bruv.
It's just different, man.
It is what it is, but yeah,
I'm just tired of all this outrage shit, man.
the world is a bit fried at the moment. There's a lot going on, too much, some might say.
Yeah.
But I want to discuss someone who's having already a great 2018.
Who?
My girl Cardi B.
Oh
Okay.
yeah.
Okay,
What
give
do
us
you-
context, man. What do you think?
I'm
What's she
just-
been doing?
I'm just really impressed with how
Yeah,
they've handled her.
Listen,
That-
well done, Demi, for actually saying she's gonna be a lot better. Cause I didn't actually. I no, like for real, like the start of the year with the song with
Bruno Mars.
Bruno Mars.
Finesse.
Yeah.
Sick video, man.
Of
Oh,
course.
awesome video. Already, like, in my opinion, up there for one of the videos of the year. Bruno can do no wrong. I think that's something else that needs to be discussed. I don't think he's starting to, but he is nowhere near got the credit he deserves.
Do we give Bruno Mars the credit he deserves? That's a
I don't
very
think
good
so,
question.
not at all.
Until
Is he
Kanye West
black?
does.
He is like,
I think.
If he's Puerto Rican, then that's why.
I'm checking. I
Nah,
wanna know.
yeah, definitely.
If he's black,
I don't know if he's mixed, like he's Mexican and black. I don't know.
but he deserves way more credit, man.
We don't know.
He's too saucy.
Don't
We
be
don't-
laughing like.
He's been consistent. Let's not even take it
Oh,
away from him.
100%.
He's been around since like
I
what,
think
we're in
24K
secondary
was just like the eye opener for a lot of
school. Oh, it's from
people.
Hawaii.
Ah, there it is.
But
We're still taking him.
Yeah.
yeah, he's half Puerto Rican
I said it.
and half Jewish.
Wow, that is a combo.
Yeah. These half Jews be winning, man.
Yeah, 100%. Maybe that's a new formula.
Yeah.
You've got to find yourself a nice Jewish girl.
Let me know.
No, that's not even them. What is it? I don't know what.
Shalom.
That's them. But now I think both of them have been winning. Both signed to the same record label.
Yeah.
But I think just the steps they've taken with Cardi have all been right. She's not taking a misstep. Like, it's insane.
In hindsight, I'm glad they didn't put out the album last year. Now.
I think that I don't think the album's ready either.
Yeah,
personally.
still.
No, I don't think so.
And like the way like
I
she's
don't
been
think
switching styles as well. Like she's
covering a lot of bases.
yeah.
And I think I can't explain it, but like
I think she's been the only successful person to come out of a reality TV show.
and
1,000%. Then
1000%.
like really put herself out there and then really show.
Do you know how many times they've been saying in what's that super show, Love and Hip Hop? Oh, I'm just going to the studio. Oh, my next single's gonna be mad.
Yeah, bruv.
Fam.
No one
It
cares.
never
Neverland.
lands.
No one cares. They only care the fact that you're swinging. That's it.
Even
Does-
what's it? What Bud? Is it Bud? Cardia?
Cardi Buddy or whatever. Anything that
Cardi,
rhymes with Cardi.
Cardia Body. I think that's how you say it. I
Yeah.
don't know. But that song is sick.
Yeah, it goes. I mean, we said it was better than anything off Huncho Jack when it first came out.
I still stand by it.
I mean, just an impressive, great year for her. Like,
Yeah, she got
really.
nominated for Grammys and
Oh gosh.
she's gonna perform. I think
Yes, they're gonna
performative.
perform Finesse.
she's definitely gonna take home at least one.
I don't think so.
Do you reckon not? I think she'll take one.
It's too tight.
Maybe for finesse. I think maybe for
That's
finesse.
not
I
nominated.
don't think it's nominated.
It's
Oh,
just
it's not
missed out.
nominated.
She'll get. I think she'll get one for Bodak Yellow, but I don't know.
I'll be
Yeah,
surprised if she
Bodak,
does.
Bodak.
They're gonna give Jay-Z everything he wants.
I think. You see, this is where it's interesting. I don't know if he will beat Kendrick. I think he'll definitely take on one. Jay-Z will definitely take on one.
Otherwise, they're wasting his time.
Exactly, but I don't know if they can really give.
You know what?
Him over. So do I, but I don't know if they can really give Jay-Z album of the year over Kendrick's Damn, because Damn, like, let's look like from an objective point of view, not even my opinion. If you look at all the end of the year lists, all the accolades, Damn has taken. I think Damn was the best rated album of last year, by a country mile. So I mean, I don't know if they'll really do that to Jay.
They have to. I think they have to give it to him. Are you saying that they're gonna give Damn's gonna win?
I wouldn't be surprised.
I
wouldn't be surprised.
It's held in New York. There's a lot of signs saying.
I think is he performing?
I don't know.
He's there.
I think he's there. He'll definitely attend.
He's got a new release of Nikes, the Cortez
Kenny's.
Yeah,
they look sick.
Kenny
I might try
Cortez.
to get them.
I think he's releasing two. Like the other one, the red one. That's buff.
Red
one
one's way
damn.
heavy.
Yo, he's doing nice.
They're doing the Black Panther album as well.
Oh yes, it's gonna be TDE
I
all
don't
over.
want to hear that. I don't want to hear it.
Why?
Are they doing a Black Panther album or single?
Album. Songs.
Okay.
The film's gonna get a track list.
Plenty. There's a song with Future, and Future's verse makes me cry.
Like,
it's so funny what he's saying. I'm not gonna repeat what he says.
Is it that bad?
No, it's just I don't know what Future's wildin'. That's all I can say to you. I'll play the verse after this, isn't it? But he's just chatting so much grease.
What is this the song?
It's
Dead
one
King.
with J-Rock and
King's Dead. Oh my gosh.
It's me with that bullshit.
What was he saying?
It's like la di da di da. Slap on me now.
Yeah, nah. He was like, "What are you doing?" Nah.
Do they not vet this stuff? Like, yo, you can't.
But J-Rock though.
Yeah, he
needs to drop something quick.
It's not only a single for the Black Panther album, but it's also the first single off of J-Rock's album as well.
That's smart. That's very smart from TDE.
Okay.
That team is solid.
Yeah, solid. I mean, they've got their two superstars in SZA and Kenny, and then after that it's fair game. I think it was Schoolboy Q.
Q's debut made him ascend. I think he'll have I hope he puts out a good album this year.
You think he's gonna drop this year?
Yeah, 100%. I think he's been recording like all of last year.
Fair enough.
Yeah, and then there's Zaya,
Zaya will come back this year.
There's a lot to look forward to when it comes to music this year. Fingers crossed.
Did you guys see any of the Brits nominations?
Yeah, they did. I can't disagree with it at all.
They did alright this year.
Yeah. Definitely represent. Put up. J Hus is nominated for 3.
I've got a couple.
Stormzy's nominated for a couple. It's
Dave
not wrong.
Well.
Like I feel like it's mostly correct. So it's a lot of people who deserve to have the year that.
Lil Kana got a couple of nominations as well. Like he had a decent year.
Who else like really surprised me? Dave got nominated for Best Newcomer.
Okay.
I don't think he'll win it, but I think it's exciting that they nominated him. I think what a lot of these award shows are doing now is they just know they can't ignore us. Like our presence is too big now. Stormzy is genuinely one of the biggest artists. I've said this before. I think he's genuinely one of the biggest artists in the world. And I think he's bigger than some Americans who we think are big, but they just have the status that they're American. But Stormzy's pull is massive. Yeah. So he couldn't drop an album and then be ignored. There was no way that he could be snubbed. J Hus, I think we've discussed this already. Dropped one of the best albums of last year.
Yep.
And you know, Dave just keeps going from strength to strength. I think those are the main ones from the culture. Sampha was nominated as well.
Yeah, Sampha got nominated. He probably might win because he won that
Mercury Award.
Mercury Award, didn't he?
Yeah. So I had Dua Lipa, who I think had the best song by a female last year.
Was kept nominated for anything?
No,
what does he deserve to be nominated for?
Dua Lipa, what's the name of
that EP?
Still? It's not called Still. Still's the name of the song, isn't it?
I can't remember, but you're right. He did put out an EP, and I listened to it in the gym. It was pretty forgettable.
The first track is hard as bricks. Other than that, I don't know about the rest. Like listen to Still again
EP, where
from
is it?
Skepta
On Spotify.
Fam, yeah. Listen to the first track.
You better
Still.
send that to me, you know.
Whoa. Like it reminded me of Blacklist and Skepta. Like he was just giving you buzz.
Okay, cool.
He's been in Nigeria for like a couple weeks now. Like every time I look on his snap, he's just in Nigeria.
Maybe he's just enjoying life. I think
he needed to disconnect from everybody.
Maybe, and hopefully we get better music from him. I mean, Konnichiwa was a good album, but my biggest gripe was we'd heard most of the biggest singles off of it already,
basically.
And then everything else around it was just filler. I haven't been crazy about anything else that he's dropped since.
No.
But I think it's hard because he had the whole world looking at him. Obviously with the Drake co-sign and the whole OVO thing, it was a very exciting time for the scene.
Then
so.
he just disconnected a little bit. He just kind of
Which I think you have to do in your year off. I think you have to take the year off, which is nice because I think.
No, I think it's because he couldn't tour.
He doesn't have that thing on him, does he?
I don't think so.
I know Jay Huss had it.
He couldn't tour for a bit, and then he came back.
Why couldn't he tour?
For whatever reason.
But I don't know. I like it when our artists live their life for a little while.
Yeah. Then bring us something
yeah,
back.
because I think right now that's what Drake's doing. He's going to games. He's having parties and shit, and it's like, yeah, I look forward to the next album.
I'm looking forward to it too.
He's done.
I think he'll be alright.
He's just waiting for samples to clear. I think he's done.
I don't think it's done. I think he's still recording. Very much still.
I don't want to hear it until late.
He's showing himself too much to the public.
But he always has. When you really think about it,
He's
has
a
he ever
superstar.
Disappeared? Can he ever disappear?
He
That's
has
another
his brief moments where he's not about.
He can't disappear.
Now he's just been.
He's a pop star. He can't disappear
Even
like
if
a
like
pole
I mean, like you're away for a bit. You're not in the public eye. Like you're not out and about, popping up.
I don't know. He can never disappear, in my opinion. He's a pop star.
When do you think he'll drop this year?
I'm hoping
Black
late
Panther.
summer.
I think he'll probably do it. Black Panther.
Feb.
Yeah.
No,
You think he'll be early?
He's not doing it.
I don't think he will because he's not a headline for any of these festivals. If he was, he'll be coming.
I'm
I don't think
saying
he is.
late summer, early autumn. You can do with that information what you want.
Just
Coming out
take
in
time,
Feb.
man. Just
Yeah.
It's coming out in Feb.
Take care. Feb is wild, B.
Feb is coming through.
If it's Feb, I will give you I'll give you £10. That's on the record as well.
shake on that.
Yeah, shake on it. I have nothing to lose.
This guy, he doesn't even believe in his own claims.
I do. It's just that
It's a bit wild.
Like money's a bit different this year.
And the way my bank account is set up. But at least there's so much to look forward to. Obviously, Black Panther.
Yes, sir.
Actually, I don't want to hear an album from Baka.
We might.
What that would sound
I'm
like.
disappointed in. We've discussed it. I'm disappointed in Baka, man.
Nah,
I can't believe he didn't write it. I'm still hurt.
He was Drake the whole time. That is still
And
funny.
what's it? Money in the Bank is a good song, but
Yeah.
I can't. It hurts me that he didn't write. Not nice, man. That was supposed to be out of here.
That was the most realist song.
That was. Do you know the shock I had when I found out?
Really
I was like,
bad.
no, say it isn't so.
Yeah.
Just like shaking my head at my phone. And I've heard the full Drake version. And it's not the one either. It's
No.
like, thank God someone else did it, but
Yeah.
because that's Baka's life. At least you think
Yeah,
it is.
yeah. That's his life.
OVO sweatshop's working hard, man.
Of course.
Honestly, they get worried anytime Party leaves the house. They start having like
That guy
Jake's
needs
heart.
to be fed, man. He needs to be fed.
I don't know
Because
if it's Party, man.
he was going to the gym for a bit, and he was. I don't want to say he was built, but at least he had some structure to him. Now, yeah, he looks like.
Boy, is he mad skinny now?
Oh, it's horrid.
That's peak.
He needs to be fed.
I really want him to reach his potential, but I mean, we've had this conversation.
Yeah,
a
I
couple
think he
times,
could.
man.
I think he could have been as big as the Weeknd.
I think he still can. He's still young.
Yeah, there's
About
still
24,
time.
right?
Why not? Why not? He could. I mean, one song can change your life. That's all it needs.
Yeah.
But I feel you have a window, and his is very
Slowly
much closing.
But he's still a good songwriter, so that
Well,
might never leave him.
that might always help you, but you look at other great songwriters like The Dream and like
Yeah, the dream's still. He's still writing.
But he had like the beginning. He propelled like he was like everywhere. Now he's more like played the behind the scenes
exactly.
kind
I mean,
of thing.
he did some great stuff. I mean, I think he made like 15 million off of Umbrella.
Wow.
So he'll be rich forever. And there's no doubt about that. But
he's still writing.
you just
songs.
don't want a great artist like Party to lose or
It's
lose
just,
his
it's just
potential.
the way Party is like. I want to be in the front, but I'm not in the front.
He doesn't really want to be. He doesn't want to embrace being a superstar.
Yeah.
From the way he
Well,
carries himself.
He could have kept some songs. I think we're all in agreement. I would have said, nah, there's no way Bryson Tiller's being on Wild Thoughts.
What was that meme you put in the chat?
What one?
Where Drake is holding a hookah.
Let me see that. Let me see them tracks. Nah, they're for P3 and then it's the up. I mean, but it's painful, man. It's painful, honestly.
Yeah, shouts to Party though. He still makes good music. I still.
Oh, he makes phenomenal music without a shadow of a
What you
doubt.
guys been listening to recently? Anything new? There's nothing's really dropped this year. Yeah.
I don't know. I was happy I came across a song off of what's it? Dubai Shit is a very good song off
Dubai
of
shit.
off of Honcho Jack.
A couple songs and there's been into to stick now.
Is it?
Couple.
I don't think they unfortunately they weren't able to get a single off of it. I don't know how they'll perform. Really.
What have I been listening to?
Let me look at the Spotify.
I've been listening to a couple of projects I didn't get to listen to towards the end of last year. You know the ones that just kind of go under the radar.
Did you listen to Revival in the end then?
A Revival. I will listen to it the week it came out. I didn't like it, man.
What's the L?
I didn't like it, and then he goes and gives us this Chloroseptic remix where he's flowing like an absolute madman. So he still has the technical ability.
But I don't think anyone ever doubted like he had the ability.
It's just his ability to make
It's
songs,
whether you
man.
choose. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's whether you choose to go Super Saiyan or not.
Just give us a rap album of what? 2 Chainz verse was hard.
2 Chainz.
Yeah.
2 Chainz
verse was so hard, man. What was he thinking?
Like,
You know what? He's just like, I don't know, man.
I think he didn't want to get outshined on his album, but if there was ever a time to do a proper rap album, it would have been now.
The time. I'm done with his pop collabs. I'm so done. I don't want.
I think he's learned his lesson.
I hope so.
Someone did an interesting piece though on
Still waiting for Kanye and Drake.
albums or
Just
collab.
a collab album.
That
Yeah,
album's
I'm done.
not seen the light of day.
I don't even think they're boys like that.
They live next door to each other.
We live close.
That's hilarious.
Yeah,
man.
but
That's a very good point. You know?
I don't know. I think it's interesting, but I don't think we'll ever get a collab album from them.
Maybe not.
But the interesting thing I saw on Eminem's album
Yeah.
is the fact that he alienated his core fan base, which I thought was interesting, which is Middle America and the whole going at Trump thing and the
No response from Trump as well.
yeah, exactly. And just a continuous lashing out at what it seemed like it was going at Middle America. They were just
Quite
like, okay,
political in a way, kind of album to an extent. Quite political.
I guess there's that Unforgettable song.
Yeah, where he's.
That song is god awful.
I haven't listened to the album just
Don't
because.
waste your
Don't.
time. Save
Yeah.
that
Don't.
album.
Just because a lot of people have been saying the same thing, like, just don't bother.
Listen to have you guys listened to A2's album?
Who?
A2.
Is he the one? Is he from
Rapper
the UK?
Yeah.
No, I haven't got around to it.
Under the Radar, phenomenal. You should listen to it.
Phenomenal.
It's called Blue.
Is it an album?
I think it's an album. It's like 8 songs on there. It's not like it's good length. It's like 40 minutes.
Does the song? Does
Perfect
he have a
length.
song with Black on there by any chance?
Yeah, Southern Comfort is a very very
Yeah,
good
that's.
song.
I heard it in the gym. I was like, yeah, that's a pretty
wavy.
good song. Well done to him.
That and JK's album I've been listening to a lot.
JK.
Shout out to
Birmingham.
what's his name?
Oh, JK. Okay, no.
Tory Lanez.
I forgot the
Another
name.
guy.
What's Tory Lanez done?
Fab. His name is PHAB. Fab.
So you've been listening to Tory Lanez? Are you saying?
I've been listening to Fab.
Oh, okay. As in fabulous.
FABOLO.
Hey,
I've been listening to Fab, innit? So.
Hey, that was very underrated, man.
The
yeah.
Big Sean of his generation.
I wouldn't say so because I listened to his Summer Shootout too. I think that's what it's called, bruv. I really liked it. I really enjoyed it. So I don't know whether he's underrated.
I hope
but
we get Big Sean out of here this year, man. I'm
No,
praying.
we're gonna get the 2088. What's it? Part 2 this year.
Didn't listen to the first one, so I don't really care. But he can get.
Yeah, that
oh,
wasn't
man.
great. That wasn't great.
That what was it? Double or Nothing, and I decided we'll just.
I feel like since Jhené Aiko and Big Sean have gone
Yeah, I
together,
think
both
I
both their
was-
musics have been trash.
I
Was
think-
it- did
I
you
think
listen
it's
to
the
her
same
album?
thing, to be
Yes. I wasn't really a fan. It was too long.
100% I agree with you, man.
I think since they've
She's
got
just a single.
together, their music's been trash.
She's just a single for real.
Be single. That's why you make the best music.
Yeah, man.
I
That's exactly what happened with Kanye West. What did he do? 808s.
When you go with Kim.
No, I got with Kim from Yeezus onwards.
Yeah. So who we blaming 808s on?
His mum passed away when Airways came out, I think, or like he broke up with I forgot what her name is. The one before
Rose.
Amber. Before Amber.
Amber
What
Rose.
is
Well, it might be Amber.
fiance?
The one he was with for a while. Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
The black lady. I can't remember what her name is.
The Black Lady.
I mean, just to clarify, he's not always been with black women, you know.
No, yeah.
How you finding Spotify? You
I'm
enjoying
not finding it. Yeah, it's calm, but I'm still gonna do what I did before. Well,
If you
what I
still
will
do YouTube to MP3, someone's getting beaten up.
I'm gonna find
Why?
the website.
Do you not like the
I have
easiness of it?
128 gig memory card. I'm gonna do that YouTube thing, bro.
Why? But why?
Because it's lit.
because you have 128 gigabyte memory. That's a lot.
That's not the main reason. The other reason is the fact that I just enjoy doing that when I see albums. That's how I found out so many other mixtapes and stuff like that.
Such as
Since We Playin' by Jacquees. There's other stuff. There's Young Buck's album. You haven't heard Young Buck's album, have you? Yeah. No, there's just bare albums I've just been downloading, like, just off of online stuff.
Fair enough.
Teach his own.
You can do what you want.
We'll see you here eventually. I know you'll come back. The access is too much.
How much is it a month?
I think normally it's £9 or £10 a month.
That's a lot though.
I pay £5, so boy.
That is a Netflix subscription.
We even pay for Netflix out here. I pay for it, bro.
I need to get Netflix as well, just because it's just easy, man.
Are you still? Jesus Christ!
Oh,
I'm still online, to be honest.
I haven't even spoke to you about Black Mirror. What's your thoughts, properly?
That was a bad season. B.
It was
a very bad.
In
season.
hindsight, it was. I agree with you now.
Unwatchable in certain places.
The quality has gone down since Netflix has taken it. I fully agree with you now.
I don't even like. That wasn't even.
Or was Black Mirror on something else before Netflix?
It's a BBC.
It was on Channel 4, I want to say.
Oh yeah, sorry, yeah, it's a Channel 4 show.
Okay.
And the first two seasons were incredible. Like
Season
very
2 was great.
So the first season from Netflix was actually pretty good. Like there's some very good episodes on there. But this season, like the heights were okay, but the bads were just almost unwatchable.
Yeah.
Like that episode with the dog. Yeah. I just want to turn it off. It was just so stupid. Like, man, when you watch this shit, you're just gonna sit there like,
don't watch it.
What am I watching?
Okay.
Like,
Was this a shame?
why is this? Why has this all happened? Until the last scene, you clock the last scene, and you'd be like, really? I sat down for 15 minutes because of this.
Do you think it'll be the same for Top Boy?
See, I'm worried now.
Are you?
A little bit. They better not water it down.
Why would they water it down? It's in the same hands, near on.
Because I feel like
The only thing I feel like that's gonna happen with Top Boy is its reach is gonna be further.
Yeah.
Yeah. But that might mean that they might have to compromise some of the stuff that we appeal to because they have an American audience, and now Drake's involved, so it might have a Toronto kind of. I don't know what's gonna happen.
In the UK.
He has to be international now, rather than just a UK don.
Hey, we'll see, man.
The show.
The show.
It still has to be a story about the end. I can't see why. I think the end is the same everywhere. Really and truly, when you get down to
the end is the same everywhere, but this time, what happened in the last? So basically, this time he goes on to become an investor of buildings and whatnot, and then
Albanians?
I'm not going to pretend.
And those Albanians. And then Kano got the AK-47.
Yes. And
Yeah.
the madness ran up in the yard. Did the madness, and then Deshane got away because of the
little boy.
Yeah, shouting out to him, and I was like, "Raw."
That was heights.
Yeah.
Man was doing hell in the cell.
And then there's what's his name, Vincent. And then there's Vincent as well. I want to know what happens to Vincent.
Yeah, he got batted up. I swear he got batted up.
No, I think he just had he got. Oh yeah, he did. Yeah.
I can't remember who did it, but someone was like,
"Nah,
it
was his dad." It was his dad
Yeah,
that stabbed him.
yeah,
up.
I don't know how you guys can remember this. This show's been off.
I watched
the
it
air for,
again. I watched it again, maybe like beginning of last year, just to remind myself.
Fair enough. No, I have not seen it since like it aired.
Nah.
It was a great show though. No regrets.
Hopefully
it doesn't get watered down. But Black Mirror.
But I want to see another My Murder. Actually, that's another thing I want to see.
Why would you want to see another My Murder?
What's that?
It was this show. John Boyega was in it. Funny enough, from Star Wars.
Yeah.
It was just a story like he got set up basically by a girl. Just called the Honeycomb Case, and
Is it any good? Is it on Netflix?
No,
Or is it just
I don't know where you're gonna see it now.
Just,
But why do you want to see another one?
I want to see another one just because it was a bit entertaining. Not to see someone die, but like the progression of why this has happened.
Well, the end is just a mess right now, man. Shout R.I.P. The model that died, Harry.
Yeah, man.
I don't know. Now they're saying they want to bring back Stop and Search.
I think Dave put a tweet out and it got a little bit of backlash because of his opinions on whether or not it should be a thing.
The only thing with Stop and Search is it only went after a certain group of people, which was black people.
Yeah.
But I don't know. There's obviously resolutions to this, but
it's a particular. I think you just have to do it in particular areas, really and truly.
What do you mean?
There are areas where crime is at the highest height.
Yeah.
But I mean, if you Stop and Search me in Oxford Street, It's like,
Come on,
Well,
brother.
yeah, that's wild.
Trying to go
it's
top
a
man.
bit
What's
wild.
wrong with the man then?
But I don't
It's
know.
a sad situation. A lot of
Yeah.
people like
Are losing their
close,
lives.
a lot of people close to like even us like knew the kid. Like obviously we didn't know him like personally, but it's just sad to see.
It's always sad, like, especially because he was involved and he's not about that life.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
he's not, like, as Rich said, this is a boy that has nothing to do with nothing, you know what I mean? He's not involved in that.
Yeah, I liked what Rich said as well, because it was like, you guys are just wilding that. You're just gonna stab up a man for no reason.
What, like, why they stab him? To avoid witnesses, or?
I have no.
Well, actually, we'll never know, I guess. But it's just sad that someone like that, you know, was innocent to the whole thing, ends up getting hurt by it, like unnecessarily as well. It makes zero to no sense. I don't know what's going on, man. But fingers crossed, it's something we can fix, because it is a shame. No one has to die over this.
100%, man.
No.
Shout out to the family, obviously.
Yeah, obviously.
Everyone like friends and family of his.
And I think a lot of the music that the kids are listening to has a lot to do with it as well. Like drill just exploded.
I said this.
Do you think it's the same thing that happened in Shy, in the sense that their music was just
No, you know what it is, yeah? Yes, this is what I wanted to say. Like,
because art imitates life.
who was this? SL? Tropical, yeah. Like, he made a very good point, yeah. He says his mum doesn't want him to carry a knife. But then again,
If I don't, someone's
gonna take my life. So I have to carry a knife. So in other words, I would say
it's just a vicious cycle.
it's a very vicious cycle, but I would say, like, you have to protect yourself in these sort of areas. I mean, you're gonna have to carry a knife if you have to carry a knife.
It's the same way in Shy, they were all carrying guns because they didn't want to get caught
they
lacking.
don't know when anything can pop off, and anybody is crazy. Because there's some people who could just come up to you and say, "Listen, I don't like what you're doing," da, 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 da. And another person just come up to you, "What?" That's it.
I think stabbing someone is more mad than shooting someone, because that's like an actual action. Like, you have to. That's a very much a conscious decision. Whereas I feel like pulling the trigger is just. It's like
the gun takes the like.
Yeah, but you actually
the
have
gun
to.
has the power.
Yeah.
Yeah, you have to look at the person. Like, yeah, with a gun you just shoot.
But is it? I mean,
at the end of the day, you want to kill someone.
Yeah, and that's what's happening.
Whether you regret it after it doesn't necessarily matter. You want to
the
kill
intent
someone.
is still there.
All this ops mentality, like, you know, it's just.
Yeah, no.
It's a shame.
That op stuff. Like, for example, if someone, I was speaking to one person. He's from the gym. I think he's a psychiatrist, and he's telling me, like, he deals with the youth on a daily basis, and he was talking about, like, some kids, yeah, they'll just do you up because you looked at his girl. So they'll come to your yard, tie up your mum, say, listen, this.
Are they that?
They're wild. They're really, really wild.
That's sad. I didn't think it was that deep.
Nah, it's well, obviously the situation's not deep. You looked at someone's girl.
No, that's what I'm
you
saying.
go
But I
to
didn't
someone's
think
house and tie up their mum.
that's deep.
Like, you don't really want to come. Like, imagine you're in Chafford 100. You just come home and your mum's tied up on the couch. It's a bit different. And then, yeah, you just looked at my girl.
No, fucking hell, man, that's wild.
It's
That's
really
reckless,
wild.
Mhm. Absolutely.
But as I said, yeah, what can you do? I mean, you're in an environment where anybody can get done. Like,
100%.
so you have to carry a weapon at any time.
There needs to be a resolution to it, though. It
I'm not
shouldn't
saying
be
you should carry
this
a
way.
weapon, but
Yeah.
if you're in that environment, you gotta do what you gotta
It
do.
shouldn't be this way. There needs to be a way around it, man.
I don't, yeah, I don't feel. I feel it's such a shame that kids feel that they need to carry weapons in order to feel safe.
But
It's the reality of the
it's
situation,
the reality,
unfortunately.
like,
It's where we're at, I
Yeah,
guess.
and it would be naive to suggest that music doesn't like have an effect,
Yeah.
because it does. I mean, it's not the only cause. Of course, we all know that. But I mean, you know,
It
all
has
the
a
music
big
that
part to
comes
play.
out of these areas
Yeah.
are gonna be like,
doesn't have a
wow.
part to play, but you know.
It's a shame, and it's easy for us to say in a nice, like, middle class sort of area whereby you know we don't really see it, we just hear it.
Yeah.
But like, it's a shame. No one seems at the moment to have the answers to resolve the problem. But I feel like people like Harry shouldn't be losing their lives.
100%.
Yeah, like losing a whole entire classroom, whatever, just over beef.
It's actually mad when you think about
Yeah,
it.
it's crazy. It's crazy news, man. Like, I saw loads of people like who knew him from like who I know, just like upset about it, and it's just ridiculous.
But
Yeah,
well, the royal family, they went to represent radio. I thought that was really nice.
that was lit.
I didn't hear anything I didn't hear any broadcast or any podcast or anything like that. Any audio
from it.
Yeah, from.
I don't think they recorded the conversation. I think they just went to visit the studio.
Okay.
I could be
How
right.
has Merkel not been called the Merkel woman yet? Like
She has, yeah.
Sure, she must have at some point.
Yeah, she has.
Ah, okay,
the original Merkel is Merkel, man. Yeah.
Yeah, we know that.
Merkel.
we know that, but I hope that catches on.
Yeah.
But no, I'm really pleased that they did that. That was great of them to go to these kids, like, well, not kids, a lot of them are our age, but to these young people and see their
especially
vision.
because they represent the youth.
Of course, Representative Radio's doing really well.
Oh yeah,
they've had a good past couple of years,
so yeah, they're definitely an influence, and they've had some great moments. So it's only right that they go and be seen to, and I think they deserve it. They worked hard, so I was impressed that they actually went there. Like, don't know why.
Touchdown it ends,
Yeah, it was just
Touchdown in Brixton.
Meghan Markle in Brixton. That's kind of mad.
Of course. Nah, it was a bit random. It was like, okay, represent, okay, whatever, and then, but then again, it doesn't make sense, but it makes sense. Like, you need to see this sort of generation. I mean, yes, there's going to be the old people, whatnot. You do need to go to them, but this is the next set of people that you sort
who are going to be important. Yeah, definitely.
He nailed the spud as well. He did the handshake fully well. He's
had a lot of training though. This is someone that's partied with the likes of Kanye and Diddy.
He's invited to the cookout, man. Let's not even get into it.
We have to do an invite to the cookout list, man.
Yeah, he's on it for sure.
Oh, JT.
Oh, I don't know. JT's
He's wobbling here, man. Man said he's gonna drop a. What's it?
Country. He's out in the woods.
He's dropping a country.
Who's JT?
Justin Timberlake.
Okay.
Who did you think I meant?
No, we're definitely talking about the right person.
Ah, okay. Is there another JT?
To be honest, the first song didn't sound too country, so my fears are alleviated a little bit. But
he's invited to the cookout at the moment.
Until further notice. Until further notice, JT's invited to the cookout.
Would you really want to do a hip hop album at this age?
Why not? And I'm not asking him to do a hip hop album. He makes R&B.
R&B, yeah.
Yeah, R&B.
As long thing is, Timbaland is still
if there's
involved.
a Timbaland,
there's going to be R&B. Pharrell's involved. I'll just tweet that for fans. Because I saw the cover, I was like, man of the woods, like, what's going on there? Man's
chopping to be artistic,
chopping trees, talking about. Come on, bro.
He'll be fine. Who else is invited to the cookout? You inviting Conor McGregor?
You know what? I really want to invite him because I think he'll be like.
I think he'll be bad for controversial sakes.
Because the conversation.
You'll do nothing.
The conversations, the post that he has with what's his name, Floyd.
Yeah, too funny, man.
It's just becoming like banterous now. It's like, listen, I'll actually box you up in real life. I'll actually kill you. Like, you need to behave. Just because you hit me in a ring and whatnot, I'll actually kill you in the octagon. You know?
Well, Floyd can never enter the octagon.
That cannot happen.
Floyd will die.
I will not pay money to watch that, bro. I don't
think he can survive.
There'll be a 10-second clip on Twitter showing you the fight.
And the thing is, this time, like his stance, he could do whatever he wants.
You'll be mad. You'd just be mad. Pointless fight.
Right
remember
now,
when them two had a fight and it was all on Twitter, and like there was no point in paying, like, because Twitter just ruins everything.
Yeah.
And it was already on Twitter. Twitter had a live feed.
Yeah, bear man were periscoping the too, though. I was like, oh man.
Yeah,
I did not have to pay for this. Could have watched it off my phone.
No, I stayed up for it like a waste, man, bro. I don't know why.
That was so late.
I went to sleep and woke up. Went to church in the morning.
Man, oh gosh, that one's there.
Dedication.
Always.
Dedication 6.
That was actually pretty impressive.
Oh, Family Feud was lit. Drake. That was Drake
Back
was flowing off.
Ah.
That's the Drake we missed.
Where's Dedication 6? Is it on SoundCloud?
Lord knows.
It's on Dat Piff, so you know where to go.
It had its own app.
You won't find it. You won't find it on
Spotify. Spotify.
I've got it on Google Play Music.
This is what Spotify does, man. I can't get to the music real quick.
Shouts out to YouTube to MP3.
I don't go on that. Like,
I think that's getting shut down, you know.
There's
a lawsuit pending, bro.
You know, that stuff is it's whatever, but I go on other websites where they give you the full album in the picture. Nah, LimeWire is...
I don't know if it exists anymore. I just threw it out there for bands. Besha?
Nah.
They've all got to be finished.
Mega Uploads, gone. Share. I don't even know the rest of the other. Let me not bait these man up. Shout outs to you, man, still.
LimeWire's got to be done.
Vic Brill's done.
Yeah.
I can't even imagine.
Yeah, Vic Brill's gone. I couldn't believe it.
Album Kings is gone. Yeah, man.
Oh,
I'm
no.
done, B.
Like,
They're
it's over.
looking them off one by one. You're gonna have no choice. You're gonna have to come to us whether or not, whether you like it or not.
Yes.
Are they gonna get rid of that piff at some point, man?
Nah, but I think it's just the mixtapes on there. So they don't make P's, do they?
Yeah.
Most of the mixtapes.
No, they only make peas.
That P's will be alright. That piff will be alright.
Fingers crossed.
Yeah.
Anyway, is there anything else?
I think we've covered the most.
Yeah, we have.
I can't really think of much else.
What else?
What else?
What
Wanna
other
swim,
dollar
yeah?
you mad for? Is that the one fighting for your soul? We could probably get a lawsuit for that.
Maybe.
Hey.
Oh God.
Oh Jesus! Forgot you did the hook.
The reason why I posted the vasectomy reversal is because Joe Biden was talking about who's this? Neo and his ex-wife. They both got a vasectomy.
That's
Is
the
why.
That's the wildest thing I've heard and
They
seen
both
in
got a
long
vasectomy
time.
saying that we don't want kids and will not have kids afterwards.
And then he had a kid.
But Neo's got a new thing and he's got a kid.
How did that happen though? He's had a vasectomy.
A reverse vasectomy.
That's not so. Men can get a reverse vasectomy.
But women can't.
I think it's almost the same procedure.
That is a
Because all I know is that they burn it off, and then all they've done is they just snip off the burnt part and sew it back together. So now you can just skeet and give seed. You can give seed. That's why I posted it.
Oh
That's
my
wow.
days.
Yeah.
She
Yeah,
must
but
be
Neo's a
fuming.
scumbag for that.
She must be
For real.
fuming.
I
Oh
can't believe
my
that. I don't know why
God.
Neo's done that,
And
man.
if she's an ex-wife and she's not really doing that much, she's only receiving 5k a month. Like
mate.
she may have to like
Rethink her lifestyle.
yeah man rethink everything. Man.
Is it me or the
But
lifestyle?
there's no check. There's no check there
There's
either.
no check whatsoever. Neo just went got it done.
Wow. How does he have kids now? Or how is he gonna be a father to a new person?
Basically, like where they cut it off. First of all, they snip it off with a scissor. Then they burn it with a soldering iron.
That sounds. Oh, I'm not even
So
gonna
then,
say anything.
now to reverse that, they cut off that burnt part and then sew it back together.
This is for men, right?
This is for men.
What
I don't
is-
know about women because I didn't search up, but for men, vasectomy reversal, this is how it works, and it works afterwards. So basically, you can just keep giving seed.
Oh, I don't know, man. That's a shame. He's a scumbag.
can't even
Unbelievable. The finesse is real, B.
That's actually a real finesse because I don't
That's-
know how you're gonna get that check to get back.
Not at all. Oh, God, that is horrible.
Mental.
What is he doing? Well, at least we covered Neo. We know he's a scumbag. You can
Yeah,
join Harvey Weinstein.
Wow.
Wow.
Scumbag
that?
United. Is there anything else then?
Nah,
I
man.
don't think so.
It's been a slowish. Well, I wouldn't say slow, but.
I think it's just the main thing from today's disease, man. Just
man.
definitely have to get a woman on here to discuss it.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, we definitely need a woman.
I've got a list of people I would think we can get on.
Yeah,
there.
it's for sure.
I'll drop
We
them
can
on
do
this.
this. We can get this sorted.
Yeah, man.
100%.
I love that. Alright, tell the people where they can find you.
eManG45 on Snapchat, on actually no, you can't give me a WhatsApp. I'm not gonna give my number out. On Twitter, on Instagram, it's eManG45. That's it.
Let's do it.
Colson UC. Everything, innit? Come find me.
You don't know.
Oh yeah, it's me. 2Dems on Twitter. Made in Chafford. But yeah, we're here again. Don't know. It's
2
a
weeks.
sad day, man. Tom Haverford, aka I don't know what his character's name is in Master of None, but Aziz, man, you let us down. You
You let them down.
You're wilding. You're
Yeah,
wilding.
I
what's
didn't
his
believe
name?
in you in the first place, but
Spider-Man
you let them
3.
Toby.
Nah,
Not Toby.
not Toby,
Toby
no,
Maguire
not
was
Toby.
wilding.
Ah, damn, someone's dying.
Harry Osborn.
Yeah, James Franco.
James Franco.
But he's been weird.
He's always been.
Yeah.
What's happened to him?
He got caught. 5 women came up and were like, yo.
You're wilding, boy.
He was wilding, yeah. But that
He
doesn't-
seems like that.
yeah,
seems like him, though.
he's the one that he sent naked pictures of himself and then it went viral. So he's been weird. So I'm not
He's been
surprised.
weird. He
That's not
lips
surprising.
Seth Rogen.
That doesn't surprise me. If you let that surprise you, you won't.
Yeah, you. I mean,
Yeah.
You're gonna be in for a shock.
I lie. Life is just gonna come at you fast.
Both of them pull at an extremely. I don't know if Seth Rogen's married. He might be.
Yeah, no, both of them are weird. So, like, they're not weird. They're just unique. But I mean, it's not really a shock for me to hear that. What's his name? James Franco's done whatever. He just had wild nights.
Nah, it weren't like that. It was the using my position of power sort of ones. Like, show me your tits, I'll get you a role. Them ones.
Yikes. And on that note.
And on that bombshell.
Yeah, on that bombshell. I'm not saying anything, man. On that bombshell, yeah.
Oh,
Peace.